Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Out of Bounds Podcast, episode 26. 26, 26, 26.
John got it right. Applaud.
Bruh, I got it right last week. Well, no, wait a minute. Not last week's Wednesday video, but I got it right on Saturday and on Monday's video. So, heh. And I also got it right on this past Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday that I think it was Monday. I was very busy Tuesday, which was yesterday. Alright, in today's episode, since Matt and I did terrible on guessing quarterbacks' cadences, we decided we're going to give NFL trivia another shot, and this time, hopefully, we won't embarrass ourselves like we did last time. Alright, also before we start, NFL schedules are released on Thursday night, and therefore we'll be actually, when we break down like teams and how far we think they can go, we can actually make it more predictable because we'll now know the schedule. But yeah, we'll also, during the season, be predicting games each week and power rankings and whatnot. And I just can't wait until the NFL season starts and know it's so many months away. But Matt, how do you feel about the season leak so far?
I see a couple primetime games that Jameis is gonna win.
I don't
I
see.
see some good games overall. Christmas Day, which is not a weekday, you said Rams.
This is just in week 1. Eagles at Cardinals, 4:05 p.m. on Fox. Ooh, that's gonna an opening day game against the Arizona Cardinals. I like the Eagles' chances. If Kyler Murray is still upset about his contract, we don't know whether or not he's gonna play. Also, DeAndre Hopkins out because of his suspension, and then we also got Eagles seeing Zach Ertz the first time since the trade, which I think is gonna be exciting. But yeah, I'm just going through all these now. How do you feel about that opening game for the Eagles, for our Eagles?
Ah, I'm back.
What happened?
I don't know. I just lost connection.
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
Eagles at Cardinals, 4:05 opening weekend. It's the first game for the Eagles Sunday.
Is this
4:05.
confirmed or is this one of the leaks?
It's a leak.
The
So
Falcons again?
no, we're facing the Cardinals, 4:05 p.m. opening weekend of the NFL.
Where would? Oh, this would be at Cardinals,
At
right?
Cardinals, yep. And I said I like the Eagles' chances. Kyler Murray still questions about whether or not he'll play. DeAndre Hopkins, he's going to be missing that game because of his suspension. And Eagles, I mean, we're going to be seeing Zach Ertz for the first time. This is going to be his first game against the Eagles, which is going to be a little, I don't know. Who do you think's going to be covering him? Probably one of the linebackers. Do we think Nakobe Dean will be covering Zach Ertz?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Week 1, it's a shame that Cowboys got an easy game. Cowboys at Jaguars at 1 o'clock.
At
Although
least
the
we don't
1
have to
o'clock
watch it.
game, week 1, that I have my eyes on is... Let me find it. It was a Commanders game, and I'm going to love watching me some Carson
If
Wentz.
you watch it,
What do you mean, if I watch it? If we have
you
it
can.
available to us, you mean?
Yeah.
We usually have all the NFC games available to us.
Yeah, not always.
One thing I do want to say, though, is for Week 18, it's Commanders at Eagles on 1 o'clock. So I'm kind of upset about that because it's Carson versus the Eagles, and it's not gonna. It's gonna be a game that pretty much doesn't matter for either team. I feel like. We will be facing the Commanders on Monday Night Football, though, Week 10, which I think is going to be an exciting game. Week 1 is Giants at Commanders. I see. Wow, I could see Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles getting win week 1.
The Giants?
Giants are at Commanders. I said Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles.
I don't
That's
know, but like I want to know if we knew what the Giants were.
that's also hoping the Eagles beat the Cardinals, which I think we do have a good
We have a
possibility in
chance.
doing that.
I don't know. I don't know if we really will found our team yet.
I think so. I think there's like a lot of questions for the Cardinals. Like they also lost Chandler Jones. They didn't really make much great additions. They added Marquise Brown, but other than
And
that,
DeAndre Hopkins not playing.
yep, DeAndre isn't playing.
Great.
Yeah. Also, we'll have to see what happens with Kyler, whether or not he wants to play. But all right, let's go to what is said to be the hardest NFL quiz of all time. Oh wait, before we start, I know another interruption. Also, I am really enjoying both the Thanksgiving games. It's Commanders at Lions and Bengals at Cowboys, which I think is going to be 2 really fun games to watch out for.
And Bills at Ravens.
And Bills at Ravens, bro, that's a trifecta of fantastic games for Thanksgiving. Gonna
Well,
have...
I say, not really.
Hmm?
I mean, Bengals at Cowboys. That should be pretty big. Bengals.
Bengals at
Should be.
Cowboys, yeah.
Pretty big. But that's, I don't know. Let's move it on.
Also, it says week 1 NBC kickoff game is going to be Bills at Rams. Does that mean that's not going to be the opening game of the season? That's going to be the first Sunday night football game? Because usually it's
The
Fox
place we're
that
seeing
has...
this is so difficult to navigate where we're working this at.
It says kickoff game though, so I guess wait, second time in a row
Yeah,
a
it's
team will
kickoff
open the
game. That's what it
season
means.
back-to-back
Kickoff.
primetime games.
Yeah, it's 8:15 kickoff. That means first game.
No, I think this means that it's the first Sunday night football game.
NBC.
Because it says second time in a row a team will open the season with back-to-back primetime games. 2021 Ravens did last year, but wait, the Rams did have the primetime game last year, and last year's opening team were the Cowboys and Buccaneers, so I guess it's not going to be them. Anyway, let's just get to the quiz. That's what all of them came here to see. They're not here to talk about the schedule. They want to see us do it. So, Matt, we're going to put our minds together and try to get the best score for what is said to be the hardest NFL quiz of all time, according to ProSportsQuiz.com. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
You can see my screen?
No.
Oh, wait, what? So, 2019 Lamar Jackson became the second player in NFL history to be named as the unanimous MVP. Who was first? Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Marshall Faulk.
I think it's Peyton Manning, right?
I'm thinking Peyton Manning too, but I could definitely see Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's
I've
Peyton,
done
though.
that before.
I think it's Peyton.
I think it's Peyton too. All right, let's go with Peyton. Tom Brady. Bruh, come on. I mean, I guess.
I wonder what year this would have been.
Yeah, I wanted... If it had the years next to us, then we could
I
know a
remember
little
which
bit
year.
more. In 2000, who became the first team to make 4 first-round picks in the same NFL draft? In the year... This was the year 2000, a.k.a. the year I was born. So,
Choices are Cleveland Browns, New York Jets, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Washington Redskins.
yes. And we're calling them that only because that's what they were in 2000. So, I'm thinking... I know the Buccaneers won a Super Bowl around that time. I think it was 2002 that the Bucs won a Super Bowl with John Gruden. I'm thinking... Wait a minute. I do know that the Redskins made a big trade where they traded a lot of firsts, I think.
Oh yeah, with the Saints. Well, no, but that was not that. That was not that one.
Yeah, because this
I
was
mean,
the
that would have
first
been one
team
of them, maybe.
to make 4 first-round picks. So I don't think it's the Redskins. Maybe the Bucks because they had a Super Bowl team like 2 years later. New York Jets, that's a toss-up. And the Browns are also a toss-up because the Browns have been completely dysfunctional for a while.
I feel like for the Browns to have like had it though, they would have. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it's the Browns. I'm scratching off Browns. I'm also scratching off Redskins. I'm between the Jets and the Bucks.
I don't think it's the Bucks.
You think we should go Jets then?
I mean, I guess if that's what you're thinking.
Well, I was thinking more of the Bucks, but I guess we'll go with the Jets since you said you don't think it's the Bucks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, New York Jets. Let's go. All
Let's
right.
go.
Here we go.
I can't.
Jamarcus.
I can't
What?
read it. Can't
You
read
can't
it.
read it. Jamarcus Russell went first overall in the 2007 NFL Draft. Who was picked second overall? Calvin Johnson, Joe Thomas, Reggie Bush, Adrian Peterson. 2007 NFL Draft. I do know Jamarcus Russell
I
went
can't
to
find
the
it.
Raiders. Complete bust.
I think it's Joe Thomas
You think it's Joe
to the
Thomas?
Browns. I think Joe Thomas to the Browns. I mean, what? It's not Calvin. I don't think it was Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson to the Vikings. I don't think they would have. I think Saquon Barkley is the first running back. Like, actually, no, that would have been wrong at second. Because there had to been others.
You think Joe Thomas is who we should go with?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. It's Calvin
Calvin Johnson
Johnson.
went second?
That's what my original thought was, that it was Calvin Johnson because I know the Lions are crap. But then when you said it's not Calvin Johnson, because I know Calvin went really high overall,
I didn't know that.
but I also know Matt
I thought he went
Stafford
low.
went first overall around like the same time period. I think it was 2008 in which Matt Stafford went first overall.
No, wait.
Which year did the Houston Texans play their first season in the NFL? 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003.
I
I
don't even know. This
think
is
it is 2003 or 2001. I remember my dad and I were talking about this like 2 or 3 years ago, and we're like talking about when was the last
wow.
NFL team that
Yeah, bro, you
tried.
said my.
Well, yeah, it's yours too, but like I'm talking to the viewers, you know.
Yeah, sure. That's what they
All
all
right, I'm
say.
thinking 2001.
I can get behind whatever you think.
All right, 2002.
I thought it was one
Dang
or
it.
three, you said.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Who won the Super Bowl MVP award when the Pittsburgh Steelers won in 2009, which was Super Bowl 43, I think that
That's the
says.
one against the Cardinals, right?
Yeah. Ben Roethlisberger, Hines Ward, Heath Miller, Santonio Holmes. Was it not
Isn't
Big
that
Ben?
when Santonio Holmes made the that catch in the end zone, you know? When it like went through the guy and he caught it?
Was that Santonio Holmes?
Yeah, I think, or was it Hines Ward? No, Hines. Dang, I don't know.
I could see Hines Ward or Santonio Holmes. If Santonio Holmes is the one that made that catch, then it might have been him. Do you think we should go him then?
I don't know. That's tough.
Could be Hines Ward. Yeah. All right. How confident are you that it was Santonio Holmes that made that catch?
Pretty confident, right?
All right, then you think we should go him?
I don't know. I don't
Because
know. I've
usually
been
when someone
wrong.
makes an amazing play in the Super Bowl, that's who wins MVP, aka Nick Foles when he caught the Philly special.
I think he's winning that even if he didn't catch the touchdown.
Yeah, Santonio Holmes. All right, let's go. Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
Which team won the first ever Super Bowl in 1967? Dallas
Oh,
Cowboys,
easy.
Kansas City Chiefs, Green Bay Packers, Buffalo Bills, Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's easy. In 1973, Fred Dryer became the first player to score two safeties in one game. Which team was he on when this happened? Fred Dryer, Atlanta Falcons, Los Angeles Rams, Minnesota Vikings, San Francisco 49ers. Why couldn't it have just been like trivia that happened this past season? We would have gotten every single thing right.
Yeah, but that's not okay.
Something
Okay.
strongly
Well,
to
who
the
would have been
Atlanta
like a good?
Falcons for
Yeah,
some
me
reason.
too. Me too.
The 49ers would also have been a good defensive team. So I'm between
It's
those
fine.
two. All right, you think we should just go for Falcons?
Yeah, let's go. Full send.
It's
Okay.
Rams. We were
Yeah.
both wrong. All right. In 2013, which quarterback broke a record after throwing a pick six in 4 straight games? Matt Schaub, Eli Manning, Jay Cutler, John Kitna. I think, would it be Matt Schaub? I don't think Eli
2013 would have
Manning
been
would have
Matt
done it
Schaub.
because Eli was not a rookie at this point. He's been in the NFL for like 5 years now. So, Jay Cutler, that's a maybe. But I feel like Jay Cutler was like a better NFL player than that. John Kitna, I don't even
Sure.
remember. I'm thinking Matt Schaub.
Yeah, it could have been when he was on the Texans his rookie year.
Correct.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was Matt Schaub.
Who finished their career with more rushing yards, Eric Dickerson or Marshall Faulk? It'd have to be Marshall Faulk, right?
I don't know. They're both Rams running back, right?
I think so.
I was thinking.
I'm
Oh, I
thinking
don't know. That's
Faulk.
tough. I could see it both ways.
It was Eric
Yeah.
Dickerson.
Yeah.
Dang. We're probably going to get a terrible score at the end of the game. 2007, which kicker broke the record for the most field goals in a single game with 8? Adam Vinatieri, Nate Kidding, Rob Baronis, and Steven Goskowski. I would
Whoa.
think Adam Vinatieri.
Vinatieri was still on the Patriots, right?
In 2007, no, I think he was on the Colts because he scored the game-winning field goal in the 2001 Super Bowl against the Rams. I think it was for the Patriots. All right. Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, but I feel like it would have been like one that's like you don't know.
Goskowski was the kicker for the Patriots at the time, I would think. 2007 for most field goals in a single game.
It's gonna be someone random like Rob Barones or something.
Yeah, I feel like if it's one of those two, that's why we're not gonna know it. All right, Adam Vinatieri. Screw it. Yep,
It
Rob
was Rob
Barones.
Barones.
Who won the Super Bowl MVP award when the Green Bay Packers won in 1997? Super Bowl 31. Brett Favre, Desmond Howard, Antonio Freeman, Andre Rison. I'd be surprised if it wasn't Brett Favre. Actually, they used to give it to non-QBs back in the day. So I'm thinking Desmond Howard. What do you think?
I don't know.
All right. Desmond Howard is correct. Let's go. Which number did the legendary Jim Brown wear for the Cleveland Browns? 12, 22, 32, 42. I know it's not 12.
It's 32, I think.
You think it's 32?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was 22, but all right, 32. I know it had a 2 in it. Yep, 32.
Yeah, of course I had it too when all
True
the
or
options were two.
false? Emmitt Smith was a top 10 pick in the 1990 NFL Draft. Huh? Was he?
I feel like
I feel like this
I feel
has
like he was
to be
like 11.
false. Because I
Yeah.
feel like all, like back then, good players were chosen after like a lot of the other ones. So I'm going false. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. It's probably like he
False
was
is
an 11th
correct.
pick.
Which team won the most Super Bowls in the 1970s? Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers, Miami Dolphins, Washington Redskins. I'm thinking Redskins. Wasn't the Cowboys. I don't think the Steelers. That was when they were doing their thing.
I think it
Actually,
was
it
though.
could have been.
The Redskins won like 2.
Yeah, but all right. Yeah, you think the Steelers? Cause I have to think about it. Like, when was uh, who's on
Terry Bradshaw.
Fox? Terry
Terry
Bradshaw when
Bradshaw.
he was
Wouldn't that
quarterback.
have been like the 70s?
Would that be the 70s?
Wouldn't it? If he was like 20, and that's like 50 years ago. Yeah, he would be like 70 now. So
All right. Pittsburgh Steelers.
yeah,
That's correct.
yeah.
Yep. In 1965, Gale Sayers set a record for the most touchdowns scored in a rookie season. How many touchdowns did Sayers have that year? 18,
Won't be a
20,
record for a rookie.
22, 24. I don't know. This is old people knowledge. I guess
22, 20. I don't know.
22.
Maybe.
Correct.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
Which quarterback holds the record for most career interceptions thrown? Brett Favre, George Blanda, John Holt, Vinny Testaverde. I know it's Brett Favre.
It's Brett Favre.
Yeah. How many total receiving yards did Jerry Rice finish his career with? 20,895, 21,895, 22,895, 23,895. I think it ends
I
in
think it's.
895, don't you?
Are you sure about that though? I think it starts with a 2. How about that? I think it's either 21 or 22 because I know he like. I know it was.
Let's go
I
with the
know it wasn't
over.
20. Okay.
22.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning.
Yep,
Yeah.
22,895. In 1993, the Buffalo Bills overcame a 35-3 deficit in the AFC wildcard game before coming back to win. Which team was this against? I think that was when Frank Reich was the quarterback and had this big comeback game. Cleveland Browns, Houston Oilers, New York Jets, Oakland Raiders. I'm between the Oilers and the Jets. I think it's the Oilers, though. It
Yeah,
could have been the
I
Jets,
could
though.
believe it.
Oilers. Yep, correct.
Yep. Okay.
Who finished their career with more interceptions, Deion Sanders or Ed Reed?
Deion Sanders, I think.
Yeah, I guess because he played corner. Corners usually get. Or then safeties. Ed Reed was fantastic. Both. All right, let's go with Deion. Ed Reed. Dang it.
Really?
Terry Crews was selected in the 11th round of the 1991 NFL Draft. What team picked him? San Diego Chargers, Los Angeles Rams, Washington Redskins, Philadelphia Eagles. It'd be very sad if we were the ones that drafted him.
I was thinking Chargers or Rams.
Yeah, I was thinking more the Rams.
Okay, I can get behind it.
Yep, correct.
Yep.
In 1990, which of these players broke the record for the most sacks in a single game with 7? Lawrence Taylor, Michael Strahan, Derek Thomas, Ricky Jackson. I'm thinking Lawrence Taylor.
No, not in the 90s. It would have been Strahan, I think.
Strahan? I
Yeah,
feel like
Lawrence Taylor did
Strahan
not
was
play in the
later.
90s. No. Oh, well, maybe late. Oh, yeah, because it wasn't. Yeah, maybe.
Derek
But
Thomas,
Lawrence
Ricky
Taylor did
Jackson.
not play in the 90s, did he?
I
I
think
thought he
all of
was
these
like.
people were in the league, though, at this point.
I don't think so. These are all Giants players, aren't they?
I know Michael Strahan, Lawrence Taylor, yeah. Most sacks. Should we just go Michael
Uh,
Strahan?
I don't know. I think it might have been like
Because I feel
Derek
like he
Thomas.
was later.
He was a leader in
Derek Thomas,
career.
you think?
Maybe. Well, because like I remember when Chandler Jones like tied it this season, right? He like I remember they said it was. I don't think it was someone I knew who had it. I think it was like someone random.
Alright. Derek Thomas, Matt says we'll do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Who finished their career with more NFL regular season MVP awards, Brett Favre or Joe Montana? I think it was Brett Favre.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't
how
know.
many Montana had. It is Brett
It
Favre,
was
yep.
Brett Favre.
How many Super Bowls did Barry Sanders play in during his career? 0, 1, 2, 3. I think it was 0, right? Because the
No, it was
Lions sucked.
1.
1?
The Lions? Oh, Barry Sanders. Oh, Barry
Yes.
Sanders. Same
What, you
thing.
thought I was saying Deion Sanders?
I was thinking the Barry.
No, we're talking about Barry Sanders.
The Lions never got to Super Bowl, but like he might have played like 1 year with a different team, didn't? Or no,
No, he
maybe not.
played his entire career with the Lions.
Then I think it was 0.
Yep, correct. Which team did the Tennessee Titans pull off the Music City Miracle against in 2000? Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, New York Giants, Seattle Seahawks. Is
I
this
think it was the
when
Bills.
the Bills? Was this when they threw it back? Like they were like trying to see if it was a forward pass during that kickoff, but he threw it back and the guy ran it all the way
Yeah,
for the touchdown.
yeah.
You think it was against the Bills? I thought it was against the Patriots.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was Bills.
All right, let's go Bills then. Yep,
It
correct.
was the Bills.
Which team won Super Bowl 25 in 1991? I think this was the Cowboys. And the options
Okay,
are
I
Cowboys,
don't.
Giants, 49ers, Redskins. I think it was Cowboys because I think that's when that one guy they brought in, like, came in right after the coach. Why am I blanking on his name? Who were just in the Hall of Fame this, like, past Hall of Fame year.
How?
You know what I'm talking about? Jimmy
Yeah,
Johnson, and the one
sure.
guy like took over, won the Super Bowl in his first year, but never won the Super Bowl again because it was Jimmy's team. It was the
It was the
Giants. Oh
Giants.
my gosh,
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't win the '90s, did they?
they did win in the '90s. I know they
Did
at
it?
least
I
won
don't think.
one in the. Oh wait, no, wait a minute.
I don't think they did.
I don't know if they won one in the '90s.
Yeah.
Maybe not because when they were doing the drafts in Dallas Goddard, they
Yeah.
said these draft
Anyway.
picks weren't born yet, and
Yeah, but that was
Dallas was
also like 22.
27. So yeah, maybe
It could have been, but
could
no,
have been
I
in
don't
the
think so.
90s. Which of these kickers is the NFL's all-time leader in field goals made? Morton Anderson, Adam Vinatieri, Gary Anderson, John Carney. I feel like it
I
has to
think it's
be
Morton.
Adam.
I thought it was Morton Anderson.
All right, we'll go Morton Anderson. It was Adam Vinatieri. I know it. He played longer than all of them, I think. Which of these players is
Yeah.
the only person to play on 3 consecutive Super Bowl winning teams? Charles Haley, Matt Millen, Ken Norton Jr., Joe Montana. Well, I don't think the 49ers went back to back to back Super Bowls, and I know that Montana didn't make the Super Bowl when he was with the Chiefs. So,
Hmm. Eeny,
I
miny,
don't know
moe,
the rest of
Captain
these.
Tiger,
So,
lies. Oh, if she hollers, let it go.
Ken Norton
My mother
Jr.
said she picked the very best one that these red, white, and
What are
blue
you saying?
for get purple too. I
Oh
choose
my gosh,
you.
he's doing I
I
you.
got Matt Millen.
No, it's yep. Look at me, I'm a genius. Ken Norton Jr. Your whole system failed you, Matt. Donovan McNabb was selected second overall in the 1999 draft. Which quarterback was selected ahead of him? Aliki Smith, Duante Culpepper, Peyton Manning, Tim Couch. I know for a fact it was not Peyton Manning because in the draft, Peyton Manning
Good
was,
for
I
you.
believe, 1998, and it was Peyton Manning, then Ryan Leaf second overall, and Ryan Leaf went to the Rams. Donovan McNabb went to the Eagles.
The
Pick
Leaf went to the
before him.
Chargers.
Uh, was it Culpepper?
Um, yeah, I think Couch was 2000. I
All
don't know.
right, Culpepper. It was Tim Couch.
No.
You fool. True or false, Lamar Jackson was selected
False.
in the second round of the NFL draft. He was not. He
False. It
was
was the
selected
32nd.
the 32nd overall in the first round, and that was with the Philadelphia Eagles pick that they traded to the Ravens, and in exchange we got a couple of second round picks, one of which was Dallas Goddard. If they traded Lamar
Miles
Jackson for
Sanders
Dallas Goddard straight up,
and
I'd be like,
Dante
okay.
Maddox.
And Avonte Maddox and a couple others. True or false, John Madden never had a losing record with his 10 seasons as an NFL head coach. I feel like that has to be false. He had to have had one losing season.
Yeah, but like Tomlin hasn't,
That's true.
and I feel like I don't know why I feel like
Well,
he might
back
have.
then when he was a
Maybe.
coach, they had less games in the season.
Yeah, which means you just let it could go both way.
Yeah. All right. I'm thinking false.
Yeah,
For as
sure.
great as John
You can
Madden
go.
was, I feel like it was false.
I feel like it was true, but go ahead. Yeah, it was
True.
true.
Dang it. Who won more Super Bowls during their career, Eli or Peyton Manning? Nope. It is both. They both won the same amount, which is the third option. They both won 2 Super Bowls, which is correct.
Yeah,
Who won the first ever defensive player? Who was the first ever defensive player to win the Super Bowl MVP award? Chuck Howley, Larry Brown, Ray Lewis, Richard Dent. Ray Lewis won the Super Bowl. I believe that was with Flacco as quarterback, and I know Flacco won the MVP in that season, so I do not think it was Ray Lewis. I don't know much about the other 3. I'm going to just pick a guess with Richard Dent.
yeah, I don't think so.
So what do you think?
I think it was maybe. I don't know. They're just random guesses to me.
All right. It was Chuck
Yeah,
Howley.
it was Chuck Howley. I knew it.
Then why didn't you
I
say
should have
it?
said it.
Which team did Jerry Rice play his last NFL game for? San Francisco 49ers, St. Louis Rams, Oakland Raiders, Seattle Seahawks. I know the
It
last
was
team
the
he
Raiders.
was with the Seahawks, but I don't know if he played a game for
It was the
them.
Raiders.
I think it was the Raiders.
It was the Raiders.
All right, if it's Seahawks, I'm gonna punch you in the face next time I see. I knew it was Seahawks
Then why did you say it?
because I told you his last team was the Seahawks.
He didn't play for them.
Yes, he obviously did. It said his last game, and it said
Let me
Seahawks.
fact check this.
We're gonna get this terrible record, and all of our viewers are gonna
Right.
think that we know nothing about the NFL. It's all gonna be your fault when I knew it was the Seahawks. In
But why did you say anything?
1992, which team started the season 0-4 and went on to still win their division? Arizona Cardinals, Kansas City Chiefs, San Diego Chargers, Minnesota
He
Vikings.
did play 17. He did. He did.
Do you want me to do it, Matt? Should I do it?
Well, he did play.
Minnesota Vikings.
I told you one more time, and that's strike 2, I believe.
All
I
right,
think
what
that's strike
happens at
2.
strike 3?
I'm done.
Done with what?
Everything. I'll just leave.
Leave what? This
I'll
call?
leave. I'll leave whatever call we're doing. You will have to
Podcast?
finish the rest of the podcast.
All right, Arizona Cardinals, Kansas City Chiefs, San Diego Chargers, Minnesota Vikings. I think it is the... I don't know. Let's just take a guess. Cardinals, I guess. Whatever.
I guess. I don't know.
San Diego
Yeah.
Chargers. Who made more Pro Bowls during their career, Ray Lewis or Tony Gonzalez? I think it had to be Ray Lewis, right? Ray Lewis was beloved by everyone.
I was thinking the other way, but sure, because you're such a genius.
Tony
you know?
Gonzalez? What?
I was thinking it was Tony Gonzalez, but you're such a genius.
I am a genius, thank you. The New York Giants had retired the number 56 honor of which player? Frank Gifford, Lawrence Taylor, Al Bolas, Ken Strong.
Was Lawrence Taylor 56 or 52?
I know he was in the 50s. Should we just go with him? Matt went MIA. Man down, RP, we have a man down. Alright, I'm going Lawrence Taylor since Matt's not here. And I was right! Look at me, I am the genius. Screw whatever Matt said. Which round was Drew Brees selected in the 2001 NFL Draft? First, second, third, or fourth round? I believe he was a first round pick out of Purdue University. Yep, right. We're going for it. He was a second round pick.
Wow.
Oh, now he's back.
It's such brilliance.
I got one wrong and one right. So that's a 50-50 record. That's more than what you've got us. True or false, Champ Bailey won a Super Bowl during his career.
He was with the Broncos most of it.
And I would think true.
Maybe. I'd say yeah.
It was false!
I can't believe you've done this.
You also said it! Oh my gosh. Which team won Super Bowl 10 in 1976? Oakland Raiders, Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers, Minnesota Vikings. I'm thinking the Raiders here. Wait,
10.
we were also saying the Steelers for the 70s won the most Super Bowls. So I would then maybe was the Steelers.
Didn't they win like 6 or no 5 in there in the 6?
I don't know. The
Oh,
Raiders
that's tough.
also had Howie Long on their defensive line in the 70s, I know.
Thanks. Did he win a Super Bowl?
Yeah. He, in
Okay.
fact, won against the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe. When the Eagles went to their first Super Bowl. I'm thinking, well, you'd have to go with Steelers, right? Because we know the Steelers had the most Super Bowls in the 70s. So the Raiders, that would be my next guess. The Raiders are actually still my first guess, but I'm also thinking the Steelers because we know that this out of the 70s, the Steelers won the most Super Bowls then. All right, we're just going to have to go with that then, right?
Yes. I guess
Steelers
so.
is correct. How many years must a player be retired for them to be eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame? 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Is it 7? No, wait a minute.
I
Peyton
thought it was
Manning.
5.
What was 10 years ago? 2015. I think Peyton, that was the year Peyton won the Super Bowl. It'd have to be 5, right? Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep, 5. Which player was selected earlier in the 2013 NFL Draft? Zach Ertz or Travis Kelce? I know Zach Ertz was picked in the second round of this draft. I don't know when Travis Kelce was selected. I think it would...
I feel like a tight end. Probably second round, but I'm not sure.
I thought Travis was a first round, like late first round pick. And I know Zach Ertz is a second round pick. I'm thinking Travis Kelce.
Sure. I don't know.
It was Zach Ertz was selected earlier. Wow, imagine if we selected Travis Kelce. And then Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce were both Eagles for their entire career. That'd be kind of crazy. That would have been kind of awesome. But I also love Zach Ertz. He's a baller. We love him here in Philly. He is a legend, catching the final touchdown of Super Bowl 52. What year did the first Madden video game come out? It was called John Madden Football 1988, 1990, 92, or 94. I'm thinking 92.
Sure.
88. What was the final game that Vince Lombardi coached in the NFL? Final team. Cincinnati Bengals, Green Bay Packers, Oakland Raiders, Washington Redskins. I think it was the Redskins. I do believe this.
Okay, then go for it. No.
And I am correct! Who was selected earlier in the 2011 NFL Draft? J.J. Watt or Julio Jones? I believe it was J.J. Watt, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
Julio Jones.
No, not the Jones.
Who was the NFL commissioner before Roger Goodell? Dave
Oh, it was
Gardy,
that one
Pete
guy.
Rozelle, Paul Gagliabue, Troy Vincent. Was it Pete?
I can picture him, but I don't know his name.
I know what he looks like too. All right, we're going with Pete. It was Paul. I know it began with a P. Jake Long was selected first overall in the 2008 draft. Who was selected second overall? Chris Long, Matt Ryan, Jason Smith, Matthew Stafford. I know it is not Matt Stafford because
I know it's not Chris Long.
Stafford was selected first overall. I don't believe it was Chris Long like Matt
It's
said.
not. I just said it's not.
Yeah, I know. Matt Ryan could be. It could be Matt Ryan. Jason Smith.
2008. Yeah, I'd say.
Thinking Matt Ryan.
I don't know. It's tough.
Peck.
No.
I'm going Matt Ryan then.
Like.
It was Chris
what?
Long. Wow, it was Long than another Long. Chris Long is the better Long though than Jake Long though,
What was he
because
saying?
Chris Long won a Super Bowl with
No, no,
both
no,
the
no.
Patriots and the Eagles, and he is a legend here in Philadelphia. I'd like to buy that man a drink. True or false? Nick Saban didn't have a winning season during his time in the NFL. I believe this is true because I believe Nick Saban was with the Miami Dolphins, and he did not do too well. I'm going with true.
He
It's
was.
false. What? What?
Matt Ryan was third.
Matt Ryan was third overall.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't. Everyone.
Who is credited for doing the first ever Lambeau Leap? Eugene Robinson, Leroy Butler, Edgar Bennett, Sterling Sharp. I
I
don't think
don't
it's
know.
going to be an old person. Two old names here. The oldest names here seem like Eugene Robinson and Leroy Butler. Leroy seems older than Eugene. I'm going with Leroy. Yes, that was correct. Who was selected first overall in the 2000 NFL Draft? Michael Vick, Cortland Brown, LeVar Arrington, David Carr. We know it's not. Oh, wait a minute. Was it
It's
Michael
not.
Vick or David Carr?
I don't think it was Vic.
I think it was Vick.
But well, you're the all-knowing apparently. So. Sure, I think it's David, but whatever.
Courtney Brown.
I
Wow,
knew it was
imagine
Courtney
being a
Brown.
dude and having your name being Courtney.
But Courtney watched this video, he's gonna go cry.
What team was the first to win 6 Super Bowls? New England Patriots, Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers, Pittsburgh Steelers. We both know it's Pittsburgh Steelers. Yep, that's correct,
Yep.
obviously. We got 26 out of 25. Good job. You answered more than half of the questions right. Great work. Make sure to check out our question and answer section below for more context on the questions that you got wrong. Well, thank you, but oh, my bad, hitting my headset. But no, thank you. I will not accept 26 out of 50. That gives us about a 50% correct score. We got a 52 on this quiz, Matt. I don't like that. I don't like that at
You
all,
know,
actually.
we tried our hardest. We got tripped up with some questions, but I think at the end of the day, that was a pretty good. We had a pretty good effort.
That's your post game thing?
Yeah.
All right, here's my post game. Okay. Are you ready for this?
No.
These men tonight, they played awful. And they're my men. I should be coaching them harder and better. I take responsibility for this loss. I will not tolerate any more losses going forward. We're going to win. And we are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Can you hear me pounding my desk?
Yeah, wait. It
Okay.
doesn't really apply to us.
We are better than this. No, there's no freaking way I just lost to the Dallas Cowboys, alright? There's no way I lost to the most hated team in the NFL. I will not stand for this.
What's
All
he
right.
going on about?
This is my team. I will coach them better. We're going to go to a Super Bowl. My players here, I wouldn't rather have any other player in the locker room than these gentlemen that I have today. You best believe I'm going to be coaching them harder for next week. You better believe it. Alright? But I will be coaching them better, smarter, and stronger. And we're going to come out next week and we're going to win next week's game against the Detroit Lions. Because if we lose against the Detroit Lions, I will shoot myself in the head. Alright?
What?
I will not lose to the laughingstock of the NFL. Alright? Huh? You got that? You hear me? Yeah.
What?
Put that in the paper. Alright? Put me on the radio host. Or on the radio. Alright?
I'm
This is
so
what I gotta say. And that's what I have to say about that. Alright? No more questions. I'm leaving this press conference. John out. Yeah.
That was something.
You heard that,
I don't know what it was,
we gotta
it was
coach
something.
harder.
I don't know what Super Bowl we just lost. But I guess that was my fault. I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't say that they just lost the Super Bowl. I would have made my guy much more angry if it was the Super Bowl loss. So we lost against the Dallas Cowboys.
We lost the quiz. Like, what happened? I was confused.
Yeah, we did lose the quiz, Matt. We gave a 52% effort, apparently.
I wouldn't say effort. I would.
Also, the MVP that Tom Brady was unanimous
It
MVP
was
was
2010.
2010.
Remember, like
Uh,
2010.
yeah, and they have like all the answers to the quiz now here. Uh, Ed Reed finished his career with 64 total interceptions. Deion Sanders was fairly close, but only at 53. Terry Crews went on to play 32 total NFL games for the Rams, Chargers, Redskins, and Philadelphia Eagles. Crews was subsequently gone on to become one of the biggest actors in all of Hollywood.
I wouldn't say biggest actors.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either, but that's what this quiz says. All right, Brett Favre. He won the MVP award 3 times during his career. Joe Montana only won it twice, which we were right about. And the music, we were right with saying it was against the Buffalo Bills. New York Giants won Super Bowl 25 after beating the Buffalo Bills 20-19. Otis Anderson won the Super Bowl MVP after rushing for 102 yards and a touchdown. All right, that's going to be it for today's podcast episode. We will be back to no more quizzes on Saturday. We'll be talking about the Eagles and our expectations for our Eagles, and we'll try to be realistic. And we will see you guys
We're always
on
realistic.
Saturday.
Jameis is the GOAT.